right, hello. Let me click a couple more things and then away we go. That one, that one, and this one. All right, one more thing to check. Okay. All right, so first let's just do a little bit of Shinkoku. I stretch out, expand, compress, expand again. Expand through the arms into the palms, which of course are compressed. I recommend to close the eyes, and I'll let you know when we're going to bow in. Okay, let's bow in. Shomani. There. Hey, お願いします。はい。Hey, reach towards the toes. Stretch up through the crown of the head and turn. Other side. And lean back and turn. Other side. Head towards the toes again. Right, legs wide. Right, towards the toes. Other side. Right down the center. And turn. Keep the chest open as you lower it. Other side. Down the center. The feet together. Loosen them up. Just a little bit of movement. Right, and pull your center down towards your feet. Right, open the rib cage. Other side. And turn. All right, loosen the ankles. Other way. Excuse me. Bend the toes. Other way. And lengthen them. All right, and stretch them open. All right, massage. All right, and pounding. Stick it out. Other foot. Other way. Both ways. I bend the toes. Other way. Lengthen them. Come out. Right, massage. Pounding. Shake it out. Right, on your bellies. Right, up like a snake. Right to the side. Other side. And alternate. Right, and child's pose. Right to the side. Other side. Right, drop a shoulder. Other shoulder. Drop a shoulder and roll the arm. Other side. Alternate. Right, up onto the toes. Right. Right, circle the knees. Other way. And alternate. Bend them. And touch toes. Bend again. And touch toes. Right, toes out, knees out. Bend. Up again. Legs wide. Bend the knee. Other side. And drop the shoulder. Other shoulder. And alternate. And all the way down. Other side. Again. And again. Right. Then keep the body on the center line. Drop our shoulder. Other shoulder. And alternate. Right, and drop the hips. Stretch the knees out. Okay, let's scoop it up. Yeah. Again. Circles with the head. Upway. And side to side. And this way. And then hands up this way. Step forward. Stretch the outside. Other side. Again. And again. This one. Right, and then, sorry, feet straight, onto balls and the heels. Balls, heels, balls, and heels. And side to side. Okay, then this one. Other hand. And from below. Other side. And from above, kotenaishi. Other hand. And sankyo. Other hand. And this one. And the other hand. Switch again. And switch again. Let's shake them out. Really when you shake like that, really let it loosen even the shoulders, as if you're gonna throw your arms out of the sockets. A big one this time. Compress. Then expand. Compress. Okay, right foot 65 degrees. Left foot 4 feet lengths. 3, 4. Shoulders way up, shoulders way back, shoulders way down. And be careful. When the arms come forward, it's easy to lose this. Go into that. So I want to keep these down. Right, and back. Here we go. A ho, 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 a ho. And left foot 65, right foot 4 lengths forward. Shoulders way up, shoulders way back, shoulders way down. See if you can imagine feeling the space that's between the shoulders and the ears. See if you can kind of feel that. Here we go. A ho, a ho, a ho, a ho, Hey 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 ho. All right, let's review the jo, the kata that we've been doing. Right. And let me change one thing on the screen here. Okay, all right. Nope, one more thing. There we go. Okay, so just again, let's just review what we've been working on. And let's just do the first 6 steps of the Jo Kata. While we're doing it, let's do it slowly. Keep this focus, keep the intensity. It's even more of a challenge when it's slow. So let's do that. And the other thing to think about, let's try to keep this open. Okay, so keep this image. In fact, right now, let's start by taking the shoulders up, back, and down once again. Yes. And let's see how long we can keep it that way. And then settle a little bit. You don't have to make the knees bend this much, but we also don't want just like we're standing in the checkout line at the supermarket with our knees sort of locked straight. We want a little bit of bend to them, a little bit of spring in the legs. Okay, so just the first 6 steps, and we'll do them slowly. Hai. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then, John, I recommend turning the body a little bit more, turning you so that the knot of your, there, almost, a little bit too much. Yeah. There you go. So it was, at first, it was looking like eating me body, but then you changed it to hum me body. So these knee strikes, these front knee strikes, we should be in hum me. And they're incredibly easy to end up in eating me body. But that's a possibility. So we want, just like Ben and I actually were talking last time, when we do this forward knee strike, if we think of an actual human being in front of us rather than some spot in the air, some target in the air, we find it easier to land, to arrive in hum me body. Okay, so yeah, looking good now. Again. Hai. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. 5, 6. Think of the person. Yes. Good adjustment, John. Yep. Again. Yeah, so those forward knee strikes, I recommend imagining an actual human in front of you each time you do that. It's too easy to end up eating your body. Here we go. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, Roku. Yes, very nice again. And it's difficult with Zoom because on Zoom we're looking at this camera. So I also recommend, especially when you guys are moving and doing it, I recommend finding moments when it feels safe to look away from the camera so that you can imagine a human or anyway, so that you're not always like this. So do what you can, do what feels right. Don't forget about that, that option. So here we go. Right. 1、2、3. Yes, John, nice. 4、5、6. Yes, 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 yes. There you go, John. Yeah. Yeah, Ben, looking good. Let's go to 10 this time. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. Nice. Nice. Again, looking good, you guys. Like 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. Again, and if your ceiling permits, be careful to do kesa rather than keeping this horizontal. This wants to come around really horizontal. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Nimata Sensei is doing a pretty nice diagonal arc, same as his kesa sword cuts. Yeah, but if you got a lamp or something, don't smash your lamp. Here we go. Let's do 10 again. はい。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. Nice. Yes, yes. Harmony body. Great. Now, just because we've added these last 4, don't let yourself forget this. So I wasn't, truth be told, I wasn't paying attention at the moment that you did the first knee strike, John, but I did catch the second knee strike. Your body went into irimi again. So be careful about that, even though we're doing 10. Yeah. And it's incredibly easy to go into irimi on this one. And that's why Nimata Sensei, almost every single class, he talks about be careful of collapsing your knee. And so we always want to turn too much on these 2 knee strikes. And yeah, we've been doing martial arts long enough. You can see what happens. So let's do 10 again. And keep that in mind. Here we go. 8、2、3、4. Good fix, John. 5、6、 Yeah. 7、8、9、10. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's move on to 14 now. Shoulders up, back, down. Careful about the knee strikes. Here we go. はい。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14. Great. And again. はい。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、nice。8、9、10、11、12、13、14. Ben, looking good. Ben, also right now, it's hard for me to see, but it looks, from where I am, it looks like you've got some really nice extension in your neck. Really nice expansion there is what it looked like. So, again, and it was interesting because I was just reminding myself, I felt myself do, if you watch my neck, kind of, Numata Sensei talks about ki, continuing to extend ki. And I noticed that when I strike, that's a time when I'm tempted to kind of drop any ki. Okay? When I scolded myself in my head and looked at you at the same time, it looked to me like you were more like this. Like exactly how I was telling myself I should be looking. Okay? So anyway, just a reminder to all of us, when we strike on a target, real or imaginary, usually we want to kind of drop everything, sometimes even contract. Okay, but that's when we really need this expansion. We're lucky to have somebody like Numata Sensei, who we can never catch him doing that. It's always so let's do 14 again. Up and back and down. Here we go. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14. Really nice. Let's take it to 16. Right. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、 I said slow, but I got faster and faster as I went, didn't I? So anyway, and Jugo and Juroku, these are the ones where we bring the hand, the back hand, onto this center line, onto the Hammi center line. And strikes 3 and 6 will coming, backhand comes to here. The strike 15 and 16, backhand comes to here, as opposed to here. And he spent quite a bit of time talking about the difference between the two, and it's really hard to translate fast enough. So plus, it's not well. Anyway, let me tell you what I've understood from him. So it's really, no, let me do it this way first. So maybe you guys have already, maybe it's already been clear to you. But anyway, just in case, just to review, if the hand is here, then the end of the jo goes there. If I move this backhand even just this much, it's a big difference at the end of the other end of the jo. Okay, so from here to here, I can move quite a bit. I can make that end move quite a bit. All right, with just this little bit of movement here with this hand. It's amplified because of the length, of course. So that's one of the things that he's saying. And so he's saying, therefore, if we want to strike the outside of the knee, we can come here. Let me do it on this side so you can see this arm. Striking the outside of the knee, backhand is here. But if we wanted to scoop this knee in from the other side, this is all it would take. And this idea of being imperceptible is so valuable in martial arts, so that there's no chance for them to fight against you. Yeah, and then he's also saying, John, I can see that you're going already to the next theme, actually, which is perfect. He's saying that if you want the other leg, then all it takes is this, just a small movement, and then you've got one of the back legs. So anyway, it doesn't take much from this backhand. And so once again, or still, precision is very valuable and very important. So, yep. Okay. And yeah, let's do 16 one more time now, and then we'll move on. Let me just look at the clock. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Shoulders up and back and down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11、12、13、14、15、16。Exactly. Good adjustment, John. I did the same thing. I had to adjust myself. Almost went into eating body. And we went Hammi body at the end. It's even more tempting when this backhand is up here. More tempting to go like that. Okay, let's just set the jo down to the side for a moment. And what we did last time, Ben, let's try it without the jo. And let's just do the first 6. Just imagining that we have the jo. Right, taking both hands, each hand to the end. Right, 1, 2, 3. Both hands to the end. 4, 5, 6. Nice. Wow, okay. Very nice. Ben, of course, very nice. John, I'm impressed. And it's really fun because the first time that I tried it in my own class without the Joe, I realized, oh my gosh, I don't know which hand is doing what at what time. And I was doing the forward ski and the backward ski kind of like this, moving both hands and then both hands again. And then I had to pick the Joe back up and figure out what it was that my hands were doing. But you did beautifully. So, yeah. So let's do it a 10 now without the Joe. Right, lift each hand now and each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Yeah. Let's go to 14 now. Right, lift each end now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9、10。はい。11、12、13、14。Great. One more time. 14. Right. And it comes up. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14。Okay, 16 now. Right. Right. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16。Oof. Let me look at the clock. Yes, let's do one more. Last one, all the way to 16 again. Right. And 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、 8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16. Excellent, excellent. Hi. All right. Let's go back to the jaw. And yeah. Actually, no, let's do 16 one more time with the jaw now, just so we can sort of check what our body was doing against empty against with. All right, here we go. All right, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10、11、12、13、14、15、16。Nice. はい。はい。Alright. じゃあ。はい。じゃあ、ありがとうございました。はい。Let's put them away. Clock again. Okay. And John, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs up if you've done any work with me with the towel, or thumbs down if no, you've never seen me work with the towel. Looks like a no, huh? A little. Okay. That's good too. All right. Well, let's do a little bit more work with the towel then. If you've got a towel nearby, go ahead and grab one. Sure. Sure, no problem. Perfect. Yep. Okay. So, no, I'm just joking. I don't think we need to do that. I don't know. But anyway, so Don, some of this might be a review for you, but anyway, since you've only done it a little bit, maybe a review would be quite welcome. One nice exercise, just to get people to, on Zoom, we can fool ourselves. We can fool ourselves in the dojo too, like, oh, my Aikido is great, this person's falling down, but how do we know? So towel can be a really nice gauge for how much you're using your center. But like if you just swing it around with your arms, then don't move your center at all, then it's not telling you anything. So one of the exercises I do, you can hook your thumb behind the knot of your belt, hold your towel with that hand, take hammi, and then you can shift your weight forward and back, just like the rowing exercise. And of course, the towel moves. And if you want a more pronounced gauge, then if you're working with a shortish towel, you can lengthen your towel, only hold a little bit of it. And then, of course, you see more, it moves more, of course, because it's longer. But anyway, that doesn't matter so much. But a couple times I've had people with like a really short towel like this, and you can't really tell. It doesn't really help. So anyway, rowing exercise. Okay, we're using the most important part is to use the center. So if we hook the thumb behind the knot, we can see, oh, is the towel moving or not? All right, and that sort of isolates the hand there. So you're not cheating if this thumb is hooked into the belt. Exactly, Ben. That's exactly where I'm going next. Ben's done this with me a number of times now. So, next thing, John, if we do the rowing exercise in our body, whether the hands are coming forward or not, just doing the rowing exercise in our body, then we can begin to turn our core a little bit as well. So I'm still facing the camera the whole time, but I'm just turning ever so slightly. So I can make the towel go around to the outside of my leg and the inside, of course, because my thumb is right there, but I can swing it around to the outside. And so we try to do so much with our arms, and then the partner can fight against us so much more easily. But if we can learn to use our center forward and back, but also rotating, then we can really influence our partner a lot. Hand is stationary, it's stuck to my belt, but the towel is moving that much. And I don't even have to come here like this, facing this way. I can still face this way and make this work. Okay? And I don't have to break Numata Sensei's rules of, like, I don't have to bend my front knee like that. I don't have to overbend it. Really, I'm just playing with the center line a little bit as I shift backward and forward. I'm playing with Shomen line, Hami line, and Irimi line. Not even Irimi line. I don't get as far as Irimi line, come to think of it. It's just playing with Shomen line and Hami line. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay. So let's do C footwork. Let me get rid of this tripod that I was using for the kids. Okay, we'll do C footwork, and then at the end, we'll do C footwork, imagining irimi nage, and maybe just watch it the first time, John, so that you can see where I'm going with this. So I'm imagining a strike, shomen strike, coming here. And I enter and come in. So again, C footwork. And then I'm imagining this towel to be shoulder, and tenkan, and with kesagiri, and then cutting up. And now I'm letting my arm move a little bit more. But anyway, here. And you can see that if I'll start over here a little bit this time so that it's easier to see. Shomen uchi, enter, tenkan, and then kiriage, but from the hips. And the towel really moves, right? And when I have beginners in here, then, or in the dojo for that matter, Zoom, dojo, both. When I get beginners, they usually have the hips out a little bit. They're not quite engaged, and they're just doing stuff with their hands. That's how much the towel moved just now. But if I bend the knees, and at the end of kesagiri, in fact, I hooked my thumb on my belt there just to prove that point. Kesagiri, kiriage, if I push the hips through that turn, okay? And then, what you may or may not have seen me do, John, as I cut up, my style, sometimes I do break Numata Sensei's knee rule, and I go for a big knee bend that way. Kesagiri. And then it not only goes out here, but it came here, did you see? So, kesagiri, and 8. This is the rowing exercise at the end of this kiriage, or combined with the kiriage. So when you're ready, you can get your towel, and I'm going to switch hands here. So we imagine shomen coming. We step, we dodge the shomen by going into irimi body, tenkan, and then kiriage. Yeah. And this time, shomen comes, I dodge it and enter, tenkan, kiriage. Yes, nice, John. Yeah. Ben, looking good. I keep realizing that it might feel like I'm neglecting you. I'm not. It's all looking good. And so I'm making sure that John is kind of on point with us. So since he's sort of new in this group. Yeah. Yes. Both good. Yeah. Good. And Ben, really nice extension in the neck through all of those movements. All right, other side. Dodge it. Kiss up. Kiriage. Back. Yeah. So that's what Numata Sensei is not showing. But he doesn't usually do that. This more, in my opinion, my experience, more Takeda Shihan's thing, to come around here and then draw you in like this. And Daiyu Sensei likes that one a lot too. Numata Sensei really is doing this sword. He doesn't need anything after that. I've taken that ukemi from him. Yeah. But yeah, I like to do the other way as well. So a little bit more. So. Yeah. Spin. Yes. Spin. Tenkan, kesa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. Continue, please. Nice, John. Yeah. 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 Okay, and then John, I'm going to make that even more pronounced. So let's try something, not right or wrong, but different from what Numata Sensei is doing. So now, please try Tenkan. You're doing this beautifully, but I'm going to ask you, if Numata Sensei were here, maybe he would say, no, Leah, not like that. But you can always erase it from your memory banks if it doesn't serve you. So as you turn, take this back knee that's going to be your front knee very soon and do an exaggerated bend. And then an exaggerated sinking back feeling. Or I'll show it from the other side. So enter, tenkan, but then kiriage with a big knee bend. Here, in fact, I'll do it without the towel so you can see my knee. Kiriage with too much knee bend, and then back. Then they come around just where the towel went. You can try it to add to your repertoire. Then you've got it, whether you, if in case you want it. If you don't want it, you don't need to use it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is, John. Really nice. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Yeah. And you can let the towel hand come around towards the other side as well. Yeah, it's not really cheating if you move like that. Yeah, it doesn't have to always stay here. It can come around here. And here. Here. Oh, nice, John. Beautiful. Yeah, big change. Yes. Then you can try cutting, making your kesagiri come down further. Then you'll have a more extreme, you'll have more contrast when you do kiriage. Yeah, contrast is really helpful. There. Yes. Yep. Nice, John. Yeah. 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 Excellent. All right, let's put the towels to the side and let's get the jo again, wrap it up. But this time we'll just use the jo like this in seiza. Right. So let it ride on your forearms and really notice the contact. And remember that the movement is not just up against the jo, it's cutting forward as if you're slicing up a slope. Slicing up a slope. If I just wanted to lift the jo up and down, I could do it this way, right? But I reach out with the hand blades and cut up a slope as if a knife were kind of a weird image, but I don't know. If a knife blade could zip along the ground and then roll right up a hill, slice right up a hill. Nice. Yes. Yes. Great. Then coordinate the breath. Inhale when they go up. Exhale down. And then set it to the side. Try to recreate that feeling of the contact in your mind. See if you can imagine it still rolling on your forearms. This time all the way up. Compress. Again. Once more. Compress. Expand the arms into the compression. Okay, let's bow out. Shomen knee. Right. Stop. Hi. Hi, feel free to unmute.
Thank you, Sensei.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's exciting. True global coordination here. So, any questions or comments or anything? Looks like John is back to work, huh? Darn. All right. But Ben, anything, Ben?
I'm all good here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, John's a hard worker. He takes care of his mom. So,
Um,
all right. Well, I'll see you guys later. And John, feel free to join us anytime. And really glad that you joined us today for the kids as well. So.